All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm Next JGGen24, and today we're going to be continuing on with the grind of the multiplayer program. So if you guys don't recall from yesterday, we started this, and we actually made some pretty good progress. We got we got up to 25 program stars. We got all the starter missions done and everything. But the one thing I didn't realize about the program was that they these are missions that are based on card series. So the moonshot event, it's only good for, or the moonshot event is only good for the moonshot series mission. Otherwise, not so much. So it's really a waste of time to do that. So what we're going to be focusing on today is we're going to be focusing on hits with Spotlight Series, since that was a mission that I started yesterday during a co-op game with Peach, and it's really the only one that has like one hit. Everything else is down at zero, so this is going to be a long grind. And then as far as the pitchers go, I mean, yeah, I do have 8 innings with a Spotlight Series player, but I'm not going to build a whole rotation around that. If anything, I'm actually going to do Award Series, since that needs 8 innings in order to complete that. Really, I'm just going to throw in like one Spotlight Series reliever in there, and then let that be the 1 inning that I do. So, gonna go over here to my squad, and I already have some of the guys in here. Although I know I can always get better. I could get better guys. Like I could get let's see. Do I want to add Giancarlo Stanton, or do I want to add Noelvi Marte? Let's see. He's not great at fielding, but neither is Stanton. Unless I can find better, but they're both 99s. I do like his speed. That's more speed than Stanton. And he does have power. Not as much as Stanton, but we'll throw him in there. Alright, we'll keep Vinny Pasquantino in here. Second base, we're going to do Bryce Terang. Shortstop, we'll do Zach Neto. Maybe we'll do Anthony Volpe, since he's superfractor, or he's well on his way to being superfractor. Plus, he has the speed that Zach Neto really doesn't have. Are there any third baseman Spotlight Series guys? Ooh, there might not be. Oh, wait, yeah, well, can I go with someone other than Arenado? Because I already used him. Casey Schmidt, I guess, is my option. Okay, alright, I'll go with Casey Schmidt. And Francisco Alvarez. Let's see, I need a power guy. I think Giancarlo Stanton would be perfect for that. Alright, so now here. You know what? Let's just throw in Brad Keller. And then we'll try to get some award series guys, but those pitchers are very few and far in between, so I better get some starting pitchers who could go like 7 innings for me. Yep. It's really only Clase and Gossage that I could use for that. So hopefully there are a lot more with starting pitching. Actually, I can just sort this by awards. Where is it? There it is. All right, so we got Clemens and we have Verlander. Those are our two options. Yeah, and there are no more for relievers. So, how far along is Holiday? Ooh, he's not that far actually. He could probably be super factored after this game. All right, Yelich leading off. Volpe could stay there. Casey Schmidt's got to go down. Sorry. Actually, maybe Terang should be behind Yelich. Actually, I want Marte to be last. That way he could set up Yelich. Other than that, the rest of this lineup looks pretty good. Actually, maybe I'll swap. Yeah, I'm going to swap Alvarez and Volpe. Okay, I think I have my lineup to officially start this grind. And we're going into ranked seasons to do it, because I need all 9 innings to be able to do it. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, if worst comes to worst, if I can't pull it off with Halliday, go like 6 innings with him, I could always just throw in all the other guys. Because what does it matter to me? They're going to be gone from my rotation as soon as I'm done with this game. I guess I really could have thought about that. Oh well. Just something to keep in the back of our minds as we go through this grind. Man, Halliday, you are leaving pitches hanging, and we're lucky so far. We are lucky. Obviously, I'd like to get the strikeouts and everything. But what's more important to me is getting the innings pitched. I'll worry about the strikeouts later. Where I had plenty of time. I mean, look at the missions that I got to get done. There's so many. So, not in any rush right now to do this. Or not in any rush to get strikeouts. More important, get the innings pitched.
Aye. I got a ball, 1 strike. That's out. Ball 3.
Also, try to get as many hits as possible with these Spotlight Series guys.
Oh and 1. Ball 1, no strikes. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's just out. Ball.
Anyway, before I came on, I was watching the Mets game for a little bit because they're playing the Padres in a day game. And they were leading 5-1, which was great to see. Tyler Rogers, or no, Taylor? No, I think it's not Trevor. Trevor is the one who's the starting pitcher. I think. Oh my God.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Either way, Rogers came in for the Mets, and he actually had a very clean inning for them. I was surprised, pleasantly. I was pleasantly surprised. And Yona Tong, I mean, I'm glad that he got his confidence back. I mean, I'm sure he wanted to go out there for the 5th inning, but I mean, if Rogers is going to have a clean inning like that, I'm not going to complain about Tong getting some rest. And I mean, look, it's good for Tong to get some innings in and then not push himself. You don't want to push yourself. You want to make sure that you do enough, that your team gets behind you with some offense, and then you pitch as well of a game as you can. I mean, there's very little room for error by the Mets. They were lucky last night that the Giants beat the D-backs. I mean, the Giants and the D-backs are going to be dogging it out, which is good for the Mets. That's good. They need that. They need the West Coast teams to beat up on one another so that they can create some separation. And, of course, you got to think about the Cincinnati Reds, too. You know, but the Reds, they have to go up against the Brewers to end their season.
Leading off for the Wolves, the shortstop, Anthony.
Or, well, not to end their season, but coming up in the next few series, they have to go up against them, and that's another opportunity for the Mets.
He's out. Ball inside.
I mean, look, is it going to really matter? You know, getting to the postseason obviously means a lot for the Mets because that would be the 3rd time under Cohen's tenure, 5 years since he's owned, or 5 seasons since he's owned the team, that they've been in the playoffs 3 times. Which I could tell you, under the Wilpon ownership, that's the same amount of times they got to the playoffs under the Wilpons from 2001. And yes, I'm counting. I know that Fred Wilpon owned the Mets, or was it Jeff Wilpon? Either way, the Wilpons own the Mets as minority owners, but I believe their majority ownership started in 2001.
2 strikes.
So that's where I counted. And, you think in that time,
3.
it was like 20 seasons, only 3 playoff appearances, and yet Cohen could have 3 in 5. The only thing the Wilpons would have over Cohen is the fact that they had
He's safe.
they had a World Series appearance. The Mets don't have that. But essentially, I mean, you look at it, it's essentially the same.
Oh.
Both the Wilpons and Cohen had wild card appearances, 2016 and 2022. They both had NLCS appearances, 2006 and 2024. The only difference is the Wilpons have 2015 World Series. Do I think they're going to get that far? Not with this team. This team is clearly not World Series capable. There are going to be so many better teams, and I think they caught lightning in a bottle the last time, or last year, and I don't see that happening again this year. So I just see a simple, first round, maybe they can get by. I mean, it's the Dodgers. We're still a tough team.
He's out.
Maybe they can get by them, but going up against Philly or Milwaukee, and I think they would go up against Milwaukee. Yeah, that's right. They would go up against Milwaukee. That's going to be tough. What's up, SB Champ? How are ya?
Ball, that's out. Hey. 1-1.
Hey, at least I got a hit. Oh, did you... Is that what the doctor told you to do, or like did it just start hurting and you were like, I gotta put ice on this? Yeah, I went.
Did he go?
No? Good.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Okay, well, you gotta follow doctor's orders, I suppose.
Second baseman, Russ Torres.
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I think it's a good idea for us to listen to our doctors. So.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count. Hey.
Dang it.
0-1. One ball, two strikes.
Man. This is not going to be an easy one for me. I mean, as long as I get the innings pitched with the award series guys, then at least I'll have that. But it's very difficult to get hits. You know, I'm trying with the Spotlight Series guys, but it's going to be difficult.
The batter, number 2.
Oh, nice. So wait, what were you at? Were you over like 800 or 900K or something like that? Oh, okay, so you spend 250K.
That's outside.
Okay. A little expensive, but okay.
Ball. Ball, that's in. Ball 4. Take your base.
Come on.
Yeah. 0-1. That's a ball. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nope. That's inside. He's out.
And I knew that too. I knew that was going to be, he was going for the double play. Oh, okay. Alright, so it was actually less than 250K that you spent to get Griffey. I mean, look, Griffey is a solid card. I've always enjoyed using him in MLB The Show. Albeit not in recent years, but I've still enjoyed using him.
The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Now batting, the right fielder,
Okay.
David Justice.
Strike 3. Sit down. Hey, at least I got the strikeout.
That's a ball.
Okay. Strike 3. Sit down.
Leading off for New Jersey, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye.
Strike.
He's out. Ball 1.
Oh, man, that was a tough take.
Ah. 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's foul.
I don't know why my first base coach reacted like that. He was like, ah. Like, he thought maybe it was fair. It's like, dude, that was foul. That was clearly foul.
One ball, 1 strike.
That missed badly. But see, the good news is that with Roy Halladay pitching 50 pitches, it means he could go a while. So maybe I don't have to rely
2 balls,
on
2 strikes.
Other pitchers to be able to get me through, get me the 8 innings I need from the award series guys. I also need to remember that I gotta get a spotlight. I gotta get the spotlight card in there so I can finish out that mission as well.
Hey, 2. 0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching. Justin
Robleski, huh?
Running. Hey. He's safe.
Yeah, why not? We need to try and win this game, so...
Hey.
Only way we're going to do that, though, is if we get in scoring position. Or I could just make a mistake like I did there and double myself off.
Hey. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yep, I think that's pretty much the strategy I went with.
He's safe. Hey. 0-2 is the count. 3.
Strike 3, sit down. Hey, 4 strikeouts, I'll take it. Actually, I think that's going to help me. I think I needed 4 strikeouts in order to get the first mission of strikeouts in. You know, I needed 25 and I was at 21, so there we go. You just gave me the 4 that I needed for the 4 that I needed for the mission. Excuse me. For a second there, I blanked. It was like, what is it called? Strike 3, sit down. But of course, we could keep piling on. So, gotta get, I think the next milestone is 50. And then after that, it's 100. So,
leading off for the Wolves. The first baseman, Vinny
Aldis Chapman.
Papantino.
Okay.
Now
Hey.
pitching.
My opponent clearly wants to win.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's out. Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey.
I tried to hold up. I tried.
Ah. 0-1. Hey.
Dang. Well, at least it wasn't a strikeout. Let's see how my Mets
The
are
catcher
doing.
number 4, front Francisco Alvarez.
Dang it. You're not going to let me check. There we go. Oh, it's 6-1, so they added on.
Aye.
Good.
0-2.
Mets need this. Actually, the Cubs needed this too, because if they want to ensure that they get home field advantage in the wild card round, then they need the Mets to beat up on the Padres. I don't think the Mets are going to beat the Cubs, so they don't have to worry about them, or the Cubs don't have to worry about the Mets. It's more the Padres, and so getting this this series is clearly going to benefit the Cubs. Ensure home field advantage for them in the first round, or in the wild card round. Excuse me. Come on, one more inning from Roy Halladay.
Nope. Outside.
Strike 3, sit down. Maybe one more strikeout, that'd be good. And then we'll throw in, I forget who I threw in for a Spotlight series, but we'll throw them in. All right. Thank you, Roy Halladay,
Now
for all that hard work.
Josh Hader.
Hey.
Anyway, it's bottom 8, too, by the way. So this game, as long as the Mets can hold on,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
they'll win. And that's going to put pressure on the D-backs to win and stay behind a game and a half behind the Mets. Unless they're not in action today. Like an off day for them today, and then, whoever they play in the next series.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
I mean, could I have made it to third there? Probably. But I didn't want to take that risk.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Besides, if Marte can get a base hit here,
Ball 2.
then Schmidt should be able to score.
The count. 3.
Now pitching.
Gabe Spire.
Fire.
Okay, well,
Ball 1.
Woogie
1-0.
threw him against me in our little 6-inning game, so hopefully I learned from that. Nope, I didn't. I just hit warning track power. All right, thank you, Roy Halladay. Well, let's get Brad Keller in.
Now pitching. Brad Keller.
Strike 3, sit down.
Out.
Now batting, number 2.
Foul. Out.
I really wanted the strikeout there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo
Aye.
Stanton.
I gotta do what I can to get myself in position to win.
Got him.
Hurry up, batter. It's got to be a short game. Then I got to get home for lunch.
Aye. 0-1's the count. Aye. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. 3.
Come on, Volpe. Last hope here. Clase.
Now pitching, Emmanuel Clase.
Aye. 0-1. Ball 1. Ball, that's off the plate. Aye.
Alright, well, GG's to my opponent. Unfortunately, the 1 run was enough. I tried my best to get that run in, but no dice. What are you gonna do? At least Roy Halladay became super fractured. Ooh, 2 deluxe choice packs. I'll open those. That's fine with me. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta... Ooh, excuse me. Doesn't matter, because I'm just going to quick sell whoever I get out of these packs. Alright, so let me see the Oops. I went to the wrong one. My bad. Oh yeah, I should... Well, I'll forfeit this entry after I get these missions. So let's see. Still need to keep my Spotlight Series team in there. And then innings pitch, we should be done. Yep. I mean, I guess we could go Cornerstone. I guess that could be the next one. Oh, actually, I was wrong. It's not 100 strikeouts. It's only 75. But you still only get like 20 program stars from that mission. Let's see. Cornerstone, cornerstone, cornerstone. Where are you? Contributor, I saw. There you are. Alright, so we're going to throw in Webb, Willis, Marichal, Palmer, and Jimenez. And then here we have Hoffman, we have Kimbrell, and we have Suter. Oh, looks like that's game. Yes, it is game. So, the Mets win. Good. They needed this series win against the Padres. They needed it. All right. I think we're going to do Brennan Webb. So Brennan Webb, as long as he goes, 6 innings, then as long as he goes 6 innings, then I can throw in the Suter, Hoffman, and whoever else. Kimbrell, excuse me.
Off the plate, ball 1. Safe.
Just making sure.
Runner. 2 balls, no strikes. Yes, you're out.
Shouldn't have stopped. Could have had that base stolen. And in fact, they could have had a 2-run homer. Unless that... No, that was fair. Because I hung that circle change. So already we're off to a great start.
He's out. Oh, and 1. 1 and 1. Oh.
Something's going on with MLB The Show. They're going crazy on Twitter. Or on X, whatever you want to call it. Attaboy Terang. Nice homer. That'll definitely help with the total bases. That's going to get caught. Yep. But hey, at least we tied it back up.
Leading off for the Ducks, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones, my mortal enemy. Good, I was able to keep him within the park this time. Let me just see what MLB shows for preview though. Oh, they're revealing the they're revealing the players for the September Spotlight Drop 2 program released tomorrow. Hold on.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Jorge Posada.
They got... Oops. Let's see, they've got Tanner Bibby as the reward with Harry Ford and Connolly early. They're the ones that are part of the program. And then, hold on, I have the cards here for the pack.
Ball one, no strikes. One ball, one strike.
Let's see, they've got Patrick Bailey, Michael Hellman, Slade Ciccone, Lane Krim, and Andrew Monasterio. Those are the rewards for... those are the rewards for... Or not the rewards, I'm sorry, the cards that will be in the pack. Oh my gosh, how did he not hit that on? Like...
Leading off for the Wolves.
Alright, we probably need another home run here in order to keep pace. But I really could use... I could really use the hits. That's what I really need. Because right now I only have 6. And I still have a series of cards to go through.
0-1.
And it's like, how many times can I play ranked seasons before I actually get the hits that I need? Who knows? Maybe a different event will come up. I can't even believe that I'm not really taking advantage of a moonshot event. But the problem is they restricted it to the moonshot series cards. And then you're going to throw out an event that is specifically... or you're going to throw out a multiplayer program and you're going to tell us to do these multiple or get these stats with these different card series? Granted, the Moonshot series is part of that. We need more. Can't just be restricted like that. Then again, we wouldn't get the innings pitch done, because if the moonshot was, even if they had limited it to the common pitchers, you know, then the only ones we could get done are the veteran, our veteran with Vita Blue, and that's it. So the pitchers wouldn't get done. wouldn't get done unless you came here into ranked seasons. I guess you could also do Battle Royale, but that's going to cost money. Or it costs stubs. And now with everyone trying to get John Donaldson, I mean, you really can't afford to be wasting stubs like that.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. He's out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Jimmy Rollins.
Out.
So I guess I'll just have to wait for the next event and see what I can come up with there.
Hey. All ones the count.
It almost kind of feels like they're forcing you to play in ranked seasons. They're like, "Oh, we'll give you this program, and you're gonna have these multiple series cards that you're gonna have to get the missions done with. But we're also gonna give you an event where you can only play with one of those card series." I mean, actually, you could play with others. Oh no, wait, they say Gold Live Series or below. So they don't include the flashback golds. At least I don't think so.
Runner. Hey. All ones the
Nice
count.
try, Ramon.
Wow, I thought for sure I was going to be in safely, but he knew. He knew I was going to try. But hey, fresh count.
Inside.
Fresh count won for Bryce Terang. Instead of being down 0-2 or 0-1.
1-1. Out.
Chipper Jones. Couldn't keep you in the yard this time. I'll be honest, this feels like someone that I would meet up in the event, and they're like a World Series or a 1,000 rating player.
Inside ball.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jorge Posada.
That's out. Ball. That's down.
Listen, the worst thing that could happen right now is I get mercy ruled. If that happens, then that'll I won't be allowed to throw 9 innings with the cornerstone guys. So I got to keep the run differential to at least 9. Never mind, Cal Raleigh's just going to increase it to 5 now. Because I hung a curveball.
No, that's down.
Okay, so now we're at 7. It's just not good.
Got her.
Leading off for New Jersey, the second baseman, Rush.
Oh, we got...
Rang.
Oh, wow, we got breaking news here. Baseball related. Clayton Kershaw will retire at the end of the season. The Dodgers announcing that, so Kershaw, his career is done. I mean, crazy to think. We knew it was going to come to an end at some point. I'm just surprised he lasted this long. But you know what? First ballot Hall of Famer right there. That also sucks because that means that next year we're not going to get a Clayton Kershaw card.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So breaking news.
3.
Nice try, Ramon.
Well, breaking baseball.
Hey! All 1's the count. Nope, that's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. 8, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now pitching, Dontrell Willis.
I need to get through these next couple innings, so... I can't be mercy ruled. I'll lose the game. I don't care about the game.
Nope, that's
But I
inside.
will not. I cannot be mercy ruled. Otherwise, I have to play a whole nother game with these cornerstone guys.
Ball, that pitch is out. got 3-2. Yeah! No balls, 2 strikes.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Aye! 0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Wolves, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Ah! 0-1. Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! No balls,
Jeez.
2 strikes. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Doesn't matter.
Out.
It was going to be at the... Oh, maybe... Oh, alright. I mean, it didn't matter for the runner there. For the runner on first.
Out. He's in there.
Oh my gosh. Thank God for Michael Harris's speed.
Hey! 0-1. That's a ball. Hey! 2. Hey!
Nice.
Leading off for the Ducks, the first baseman, Jorge Posada.
If Willis starts to get into some trouble, never mind.
No, that's foul. He's safe.
If he hits a home run here, I'm screwed.
inside. That's a ball.
Yep. All right, so somehow I either have to get enough offense or just one run in the next inning. Well, assuming that I can actually keep this lead to where it is. Or this is it. I only got 6 innings, or I only get 6 innings out of the cornerstone guys. Not my fault my opponent wants to mercy rule me.
Ball. Down. Ball, that's in. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Okay, here's hoping. 1 run, that's all I need here. Not gonna get it with Mark. Probably not gonna get with Yelich either. So it's down to Terang or it's game over.
Aye.
Alright, it's game over. GG's to my opponent. Darn it. Now I gotta throw 3 innings with the cornerstone guys. Once again, I click into the wrong program. Or wrong, Ooh, no, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So I still need 20 strikeouts. I need 16 more total bases. You know what? Let's keep the cornerstone relievers in there, but let's build a rotation of Hall of Fame guys. Let's do that. Oh, wait. First, I'm going to do this. Let's see. Come on. Where are you? Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Did I pass by it? There we go. Wow, CC is the only one I have. Okay. All right. Billy Wagner is the only reliever that I have, so somehow I need to get 3 innings or 4 out of CC, or no. Yeah, I need to get like 4 or 5 out of him, and then we could get 1 of Wagner, and then the other 3 innings are going to go to Suter, Kimbrel, and Hoffman. Of course, I could always just go 6 innings with CC, and then just throw in Suter, Kimbrel, and Hoffman. Colorado? No, Detroit. We're playing in the rain, too. Ugh.
Leading off for New Jersey, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Batting second, the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Ah! 0-1. Did he go?
What? BS. I did not go.
3! Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! 0-2's the count. 3!
I got fooled 3 times on that pitch. 3!
Leading off for the Saints, the first baseman, Rafael. Pinch hitting, Mark Vientos.
God, I hate CC Sabathia's long windup.
Hey! 0-1.
Almost makes me want to just put a guy on, so I don't have to deal with this. Strike 3, sit down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Ball.
Seriously? That's how we're going to play this? You're going to just keep trying to get the matchup?
Ball 2. balls, one strike. Hey, 2. 3-2.
Batting third, the
Yep.
center field. Now coming into pinch hit, Brenton Doyle.
Hey.
I don't see how this is a strategy, but
1-1. Hey.
the only thing it's done successfully is piss me off.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Dominic Pinto.
Oh, you're actually gonna have a lefty go bat against a lefty.
Hey.
How nice.
0-1's the count. Hey. No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner, runner, runner.
Hey.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Wolves, the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
0-1. No balls, 2 strikes. No, that's foul.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Ball, that's it.
Let's go. Volpe with the home run.
Ball. Ball 2. Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ah! Count it 3-2.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Yeah! 0-1's the count. Ball 1. 1-1. Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, so we got the first run.
Aye. 0-1.
Spammer! Get out of my life!
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Aye. 0-1's the count. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
CC, how could you leave that hanging? Oh my god.
Aye. 0-1. Aye. 0-2's the count. All 1. That's a ball. Three and 2.
We're seriously gonna do this, right, CC? Strike 3, sit out.
Leading off for New Jersey, the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Aye. 0-2. Nope. Outside. That hit him. He's got first.
Too much in front of it.
Yep, that ball went out.
Beautiful. I'll take a base hit. Especially since the only hit we've had to this point, I think, was Volpe's home run.
Yellow.
Ball, that's out. Ah. 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. Hey! 0-1's the count. balls, 2 strikes.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Hey.
Right. I should have known he was going to go to that again.
Ball, that's inside. That's ball 2. Nope, that's inside. Hey, 2. Thank you. All 1's the count. Yeah. 0-2 is the count. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out. Three and 2. Ball 4.
Of course.
Ball, that's down. Aye. Nope.
Really?
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's foul. Three.
Strike 3, sit down.
Aye. 0-1. Aye. Inside, ball 1. Three.
Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Wolves, the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Yeah, I'm going to need that new event to come ASAP. Because I don't see how I'm supposed to get multiple hits with this Spotlight Series lineup. Or, well, I've gotten multiple hits,
Number
but
11, shortstop Anthony.
I don't see how I'm supposed to get it all done. I need 25 of them.
Two balls, no strikes. No, inside. Aye. 3 balls, 1 strike. All one's the count. Hey! 0-2.
Of course, same old song and dance.
Leading off
Slider
for
inside and I
the
can't
second
touch it.
baseman, Bryce Terang.
What up, Ray? How are ya? Oh.
All 1. You're out. Hey!
Well, it could be going a lot better.
Hey!
I've just been on a bad losing streak, and I'm not getting as many hits as I would like with my Spotlight Series lineup. But I need to
1
keep
ball,
I need
2
to
strikes.
keep going with them if I want to complete this multiplayer program.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, these last few games are always the most antagonizing. It's like you think you're done and you're in comfortable position to be in the playoffs, and then all of a sudden all these teams that are not even in the playoffs, they're like, screw you, we'll play spoiler.
Ball. That's ball 2. 2-1. Out.
At least I got out of that with a double play.
Aye. 0-1. Inside ball. Aye.
Atlanta, and then Cleveland and Boston. Well, Boston's still fighting for a playoff spot, I think, so that's going to be tough.
Ball 1, no strike.
I never underestimate Atlanta.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, all the teams that have clinched so far have been National League teams. The
Nope,
Cubs, the
inside, ball 2.
Brewers, the Phillies. They're the only ones. It's just that close in the American
Ball 3.
League.
3 balls, 1 strike. I got 3 and 2.
The right fielder, number 16, Noel B.
Ooh.
Martin.
I would have liked the Tigers to have not been good against the Mets. That would have put them in a more comfortable position for the wild card. But is what it is.
0-2 is the count. Ball. Got him. Safe, he's in.
I'm sure the Tigers will. They were just too good this year to keep out of the
Ball
playoffs.
one's the count.
You know, just take it one game at a time. That's all I could say. That's how the Mets should approach it. One game at a time. You know, this series win against San Diego was huge. They don't get this series win, they're likely not going to make the playoffs. Oh, I'm sure, because every team wants to play spoiler. They don't want to give these playoff teams, you know, a chance. They don't want to make it easy. Believe me, take it from a Mets fan who watched the 2007 and 2008 collapses of the Mets. Nobody wants to make it easy. If it were easy, we would have had postseason berths already clinched.
1-0.
Like I said, you just take it one game at a time.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark.
Maybe the Tigers will pull it off. They'll clinch the division and then get ready for the postseason. It can happen. Yep.
Ball one.
Yep. Absolutely. And here we were thinking Chicago was going to be the division winners, but the Brewers just came roaring back. I remember when the Brewers got off to had that bad May, and all of a sudden they turn it around. Just gotta get hot at the right time.
1-1. One ball, two strikes.
Mets, second half Mets have definitely been cold. Strike three, sit down.
Leading off for New Jersey.
Yep, that's exactly the time you want to be hot. It's like the Mets. The Mets got hot at the right time. Even if they had lost one more game, they would have been knocked out of the playoffs.
No ball, two strikes. Ball one's the count. Ball one. One ball, two strikes. On the tag, out.
Leading off.
All right, one more inning out of CC Sabathia, and then I can go and put in Suter, Hoffman, and
Ball.
the other guy. Sorry. Yep, you never know what can happen. And you never know what can happen in the playoffs either. I mean, I don't think anyone expected the Mets to go to the NLCS. I'm pretty sure people wrote them off after Game 2. Heck, I even wrote them off after Game 2. I was like, there's no way they're winning now. They should have won the second game. And Pete Alonso, with his heroics, say, oh yeah, we're gonna keep this party going. And they kept it going all the way to the NLCS. 2 wins short of the World Series, but nobody was stopping the Dodgers that year. Honestly, this year, I don't know if I could truly point to a single team and say that they're the favorite to win the World Series. Like,
Now batting.
you're talking about a Subway Series?
Correct.
No, he's out.
Leading off for the Wolves.
Well, Angels are not going to do it at the current rate they're going. I mean, this is their 10th straight season losing season.
0-1.
So Angels need to figure it out. Otherwise, they may not even sniff the World Series at time.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Okay. The Dodgers are definitely in the right time to do it. But the Angels are not. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you don't build around Mike Trout. You get the best player in the game, and yet, and God bless Trout, really, that to have that much loyalty to a team that has failed to build around him, and yet still stick with that team, even though he easily could have gone anywhere else. God bless him. God bless him. That is some serious loyalty. About to say you'd like to see a Texas World Series. Yeah, that can't happen. Not with the Rangers and Astros in the... We did get a Texas ALCS in 2023. Don't forget about that.
Now pitching, Bruce Sutter.
And that was actually a really good series. Yep, it could have, but at that point the Astros were atrocious. I mean, we mocked the Rockies and the White Sox for as bad as they are now, but, 10 years ago, or actually, like 10 to 15 years ago, that wasn't the case. It was the Astros that were the laughing stock of the MLB. Yeah, and plus, I'm not sure the Rays... Honestly, it seems like the Rays are good every so often. Strike 3, sit down. But they're not consistently there. Mariners or Astros? I mean, I feel like that the momentum is with the Mariners.
That's off the plate.
I'm sure Woogie's going to be happy to hear me say that. But, hey, you can't... and especially with Yordan Alvarez being out for the Astros. All right, that's a huge injury. Granted, at least that didn't happen in the playoffs. So that's the good news. But the bad news is it comes down in the stretch where you're battling for a division. And you can't afford to have injuries like that.
Ball, that's out.
Well, then it's going to be interesting. That series very well could determine who wins the division.
Leading off for New Jersey, the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Counts 1-0.
It's not going to determine right then and there, but whoever wins that series has the best shot at getting the division. We'll see what happens. You never know what can happen. I mean,
That ball's foul.
granted, I didn't think I'd see them in the world. I didn't think I'd see them in the playoffs. This soon. I thought they would have had a longer road. I thought they would have gone down the same road as the Pirates or the Marlins. But hey, they built it around and they've been pretty good. So you never know. It's all about getting hot at the right time. Yeah, just like I'm sure no one thought the Mets would make it to the playoffs last year. So you never know. I know that's cliche, and I've said it multiple times in this stream, but I believe it to be true. Baseball is a weird sport. There's nothing definitive. It's not like football where we know that the best teams are the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Bills, the Ravens. We know that. But baseball, I don't think there's a clear-cut favorite to win the World Series. I mean, yeah, you definitely have good teams. Phillies, stacked rotation. The Brewers, young. Yeah, I would have thought that the Phillies and Mets would have gone more down the wire, but I mean, that's what happens when you don't protect a 5.5 game lead in June. I mean, I thought for sure we'd be battling for a division once we went to Philadelphia, but once they went on that run, it was over.
Inside, ball two.
Now we're hoping for a third wild card spot, and we're hoping that we're not going to get embarrassed by the Los Angeles Dodgers. Thank you, Christian Yelich. And then even if we get past the Dodgers, we're going to have to go up against the Brewers. We'd be the lowest seed in the playoffs to advance, so we'd get the Brewers, which that's not going to be fun. And then even if we get past the Brewers somehow, then it's probably going to be either San Diego, Chicago, or Philly. So not an easy road for the Mets in the playoffs.
The third baseman, Nolan.
Not an easy road at all.
Now pitching, Greg Kimbrough.
Ball.
As I've been saying, anything can happen and nothing is definitive.
1-1. 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Vientos.
0-1. Ball.
Plus, I think what may help the Tigers,
2 strikes.
if they can hold on, that first round bye is going to be crucial.
Nope, that's foul.
Gives you plenty of time to be able to rest, reset, and have an advantage when it comes to fatigue. Strike 3, sit out in the ALDS.
Rio.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Wolves, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
0-1's the count. Ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes.
The first baseman.
True. True. But I also point to the Dodgers last year. They had their first round bye and they won the World Series. I think the Yankees also had a first round bye and they made it to the World Series. So I guess it really just depends on the team.
Ball, that's okay.
Yeah, the Phillies didn't had the best record, I think, in the well, no, actually, the Dodgers did, but they had the second best record in the National League, and yet fell to the Mets. But the Mets were hot at that time. Right now, other than the Brewers, I don't think there's really been a team that's been all that hot.
Leading off for the Saints, the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Now pitching, Trevor.
And I don't think there's a clear-cut favorite to win the World Series. I think there are definitely some teams that have the potential to win, but if you told me, if you put a gun to my head and said, pick a team right now that's going to win the World Series, I couldn't do it.
That's ball 2.
You know, maybe that's because there's so much talent that anybody in the playoffs could win it. Strike 3, sit down. That, or maybe there's just no clear-cut favorite because you never know what can happen in the playoffs.
One ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. All right, good. So I got my 3 innings with the I got my 3 innings with the Cornerstone guys. I also got 6 innings with the Hall of Fame pitcher CC Sabathia. Ooh, look at that. We got the Giants. Nice. How far along are we in this program? Might have time for one more game. I'm not sure, what else I could accomplish in that time. I could get 3 more strikeouts. That could help. And I just need 3 more innings of Hall of Fame series pitching, which mean, 3 from Wagner, 3 from Sabathia, or a combination between them of 3. Oh, I also didn't check to see, what my progress is with hits for Spotlight. 13, of course. Well, at least I'm more than halfway. So there is that. I'm sorry, I just want to open up this and get the free diamond. Oh, no, definitely not selling now. Alright, so we agreed on milestone for these guys. Let's see. Milestone. There. Just pass it. So Verlander, Carlton, Detmers, and Zimmerman. Okay, so we're going to try and get 6 with one of these guys. Probably Verlander, since he's the guy that's the ace. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, and this will be my last game of the stream. Hopefully I can get through it quickly, because otherwise I'm gonna be over, and I have some errands to run. So clearly my opponent is focused on award series, guys.
He's out.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Yeah! No ball, 2 strikes.
Out.
Yeah, I did. Thanks to Christian Yelich
That's
hitting
inside.
a home run for me. He was able to give me the edge that I needed.
Ball that's outside.
I really don't care about the wins so much as I want the stats.
Hey!
That's what I'm looking
2
for.
balls, 1 strike.
And unfortunately, they're very tough to get in the
I got
in
a
ranked
3-2.
seasons, because you're going up against the best that each player has in their lineup.
Aye! 0-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out.
Especially since everyone else
Ball, that's inside.
may try to be doing the same thing that I'm doing, which is build a lineup full of a specific card series and hope that they can get hits. And they also have card series in their rotation that are also trying to get strikeouts or innings pitched. Some people just don't care. They're like, I want to win. I've gone up against my fair share of those opponents.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I did. In fact, I announced that on stream. I got the ESPN notification. Honestly, I'm not surprised. It was clear that his time was done. I really do admire him for sticking it out as long as he did. You know, and I wish him nothing but the best. I'll say this as a baseball fan. Clayton Kershaw is one of the best pitchers I've ever seen in my lifetime. In fact, I kind of thought him and Verlander and possibly even Scherzer would all retire together because they all came in at the same time.
0-1.
Nah, I'll let it go. I want that strikeout. Actually, this works out even better. Hey, yeah, I mean, there are advances to modern science that has enabled pitchers to go to pitch a long career. I mean, Randy Johnson pitched until I think the 2010s, didn't he? Or was I know he was
That's
with
outside.
like late 2000s. He pitched until. So
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I guess you never know. Some pitchers can pitch for a long time. Some pitchers are done after a few years in the major leagues. So we'll see what happens with Scherzer.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
I just wonder if Justin Verlander is going to call it a career. Oh, he retired. Yeah, 2009. That's what I thought. End of the 2000s, beginning of the 2010s. That's what I thought.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Attaboy Harris. See, these are the kinds of hits that I wanted.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Got me to ground out on that one.
Got him.
Down. Dang, dang, dang.
Leading off for the Senators, the third baseman, Gary Sheffield.
But I'm just saying, like, didn't Randy begin at the end of the 80s and end his career at the end of the 2000s? Like, that's almost a 20-year career right there. We know Verlander is still going, and so is Scherzer. Heck, Pujols made it over 20 years or 20 seasons in the MLB. Can't forget about Pujols. But we were talking about pitchers, not hitters. I don't know. It just seems less and less likely we're going to see guys like Kershaw and Verlander and Scherzer who go many years. You know, because everyone's always focused on this throw hard kind of pitcher. This,
Ball, that's inside.
like, and some guys throw their arms out and their careers are done by doing that. Like, I don't know how long Paul Skeens is going to be able to last. I'm sure that thought has crossed into his mind. Can I keep up this pace? Strike three, sit down.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, Noel Marte.
I'm sure Zach Wheeler has also thought about that. I mean, Wheeler said that he's retiring at the end of his contract. He's retiring as a Philly. And what? He started 2016, right? Or when was his first year, rookie year? I have to look it up on Baseball Reference. When I get a break.
8-2. 0-2. Ball one.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Russ Torres.
Let's see. His first year was in 2013, so it was actually a lot sooner than I thought. I mean, he's looking at 14 years or 14 seasons in the MLB. But his first start was in 2013. Isn't that crazy to think about?
0-2 is the count. Ball. Three.
Leading off for Tampa, the designated hitter, Kyle Seager.
And by the way, his start in 2013 was not like oh, he had his cup of coffee and then went back down to the minors. No, he had a 7-5 record, so he started multiple games. Strike 3, sit down. I mean, look, he's definitely going to have some rehab, so spring training, you're going to have to hope he's back in time for that. That's probably your best shot at him being back in the rotation in time for opening day.
Ball one.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now batting, right fielder David Justice.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Aye.
I need to wipe my glasses. So filthy. So dirty. If I had normal swung, maybe that would be a home run. But because I contact swung there, it wasn't.
Aye. 0-1. Ball inside.
Come on, Volpe.
On the
Dang!
track, he's out.
Once you're called out, you're called out. Just great effort there by Jackie Robinson to play that up the middle and take away a base hit.
0-1's the count. Foul ball. Aye.
I didn't even see how many
For the
hits
Senators, the
I
first
had.
baseman, Edgar
3.
Martinez.
3 is not. I mean, little by little it helps, but I can only play so many ranked seasons games.
Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. The strikeouts are definitely helping. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have Carlos Delgado once I exit this game.
Leading off for New Jersey, the center fielder, Michael Harris. Now batting, the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
1-0. Ball, that's upstairs.
Weight off of it, maybe that could have been ball 3. Thank you, Marte. That's okay. At least we got a hit, so.
Did he go?
What? I mean, the fact that that was even called the ball, I'm shocked about. But the double take, like, he didn't go? Wow.
Runner, yes.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get Robinson. Oh, sure, you'll say that my opponent went on that, but not the other pitch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball, that's in. He's safe.
Now pitching,
Throwing in the goose, Rich Gossage.
Hey. 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 0-1. 0-1's the count. Hey, 2. 0-2's the count.
Oh, good strikeout. I should know better. Like, I can't lay off of anything close.
That's a ball. 1-1. Ball, that's out. Aye. 2-2 the count.
For a second there, I was hoping he would have gone home. Then maybe I could have scored a run. Alright, well.
Now pitching.
Big mistake on my part. Actually, I should have just thrown in. I should have thrown in someone else. I kind of forgot that I used CC Sabathia in the last game. So now I have to... I have to really walk a tightrope here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Aye. 0-1.
Wow, with a pitcher that literally had little to no stamina, somehow I got out of it. Somehow.
Out. Aye. 0-1's the count. Aye. No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Now pitching, Billy Wagner.
0-1. Aye. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah. 0-1's the count. Aye. 0-2's the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
He's out.
Inside, ball one. Ah! I got a ball, one strike. Ah! One ball, two strikes.
Lucky I made contact with that.
That's ball two. Three and two.
Ooh, damn. 45 minutes. Sorry, man, I can't stream for another 45 minutes. I got errands to run.
Hey! 0-1.
It's very important I run these errands, by the way.
He's out.
What up, Shauno? Thank you for the lurk. Although, again,
Ball one, no strikes.
do not have that command. And I will never... I don't think I'll ever have that command.
One ball, one strike. Hey!
Is it like with the PlayStation or the Xbox where you have to keep the... You can put the thing in rest and it'll still download? Or put the console in rest and it'll still download? Maybe you could do that.
Pinch hitting, Chris Ryan.
Foul ball! Foul ball! Foul ball!
Strike three, sit down. Strike three, sit down. Alright, so I got my 3 innings with the Hall of Fame series, guys. I guess I could play an extra innings, but I don't want to play too many. I want to get out of here, or I want to go run my errands.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! 0-1. Hey! No balls, two strikes. 3!
Alright, we going to extras.
Now running at second base, number 2, Derek Jeter. Leading off for Tampa, the right fielder, David.
We do signature series. Yeah, let's do signature series.
Now pitching. Mark. Davis.
Runner, he's going, he's going.
Counts 1-0. Yeah! I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down. Huge strikeout right there. Huge, huge, huge.
Now pitching. Orwaldis Chapman.
Got it. No.
Yep.
Ball in.
And that's a base hit. Game winner. Alright, GG's to my opponent. Hey, that was a tough one. Scoreless through 9.5 before we finally broke through. So it is what it is. But GG's to my opponent. Yep, I got Delgado, which is what I figured I would get. We also have Premier Choice Pack and a Headliners Pack. So we'll open those up. Just want to see where we're at. Okay, so we're at 60 program stars. Still need a ton of spotlight hit. Well, we only need 5. But boy, is this going to be something. We're going to have to build for milestone. Or actually, let's do this. I have no milestone. We'll keep the milestone guys in there, but we should throw in like a signature series pitcher. Actually, since I have CC Sabathia in here, this is where I could throw signature series right in there. Where's signature? Come on, show me signature. There we go. Thank you. All right, so we got Jim Catt, Andy Pettit, Matt Cain, and Corey Kluber. We'll do Kluber. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Unfortunately, the Davis is not going to be available, so we're going to have to rely on Darren O'Day. But if we can't, then we have Reed Detmers, Jordan Zimmerman to go to. But that'll be for tomorrow. All right, give me that free 15,000 VC. Dustin May, Charlie Morton, and Andrew Chafin. Wow, I'm only a couple... Well, can I do some of the exchanges? Yeah, I can. Alright, so we'll do that. Please, give me 1,500 BC. Darn, 900. And okay, perfect. We're right at 1,000,000 stubs. Beautiful. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, not exactly the progress I would have hoped to made. I would have wanted more. But you know what? We did all right. We got to Carlos Delgado, so, you know, we more than doubled our progress from yesterday. Unfortunately, it's just going to keep getting harder and harder and harder to get these done because they're not easy. You know, you got to get hits, and I'm barely getting the 25 hits with the Spotlight series. I'm barely getting there. Sure, that's 10 program stars, but still, it's tough. You know, and it's not like there are going to be any good rewards after this up until the BR pack. And then you have Mike Messina, and then the World Series Rewind pack, and then Austin Riley. So, I mean, hopefully we'll get more missions. Says they're supposed to come out on the 23rd. So there'll be even more. That's good. That'll at least help some progress. But tomorrow, I think we're going to just do more of the same because there's really not... well, there is the Home Run Derby X program that's coming out. Right? I believe so if I look at this. But... we're going to have a new program, and we'll check it out. But I really would like to keep going on this and not lose any momentum. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Friday, at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.